Hey everyone, Mac here from Minard's Leisure World. Today we're going to be taking a look at a new 2020 trailer. This is the Sportsmen 231BHKLE. This is going to be a great traveler, something that you can pull behind a half-ton truck. Great if you've got a family and you need those bunk beds. Let's talk about some of these great features on the Sportsman LE lineup for this year and show you everything I love. So at the front, obviously we've got a power tongue jack along with dual propane tanks. Those are 20-pounders. There is a spot for battery as well, which we provide, and there's even a battery disconnect switch. Super handy if the trailer's going to sit for a while. Coming down the side, you'll see this is a traditional build, so not a fiberglass constructed trailer. We do have our solar prep plug right on the front there. If you don't want to use the Furrion system, we do have a universal solar panel though, just ask us about it. And then we can take a look at our pass-through storage. Really nice size baggage compartment. It's full pass-through. You can see there is a little bit of an outcropping at the end with that hose sticking out, and that's actually where our water pump is located. That hose is part of our winterization system, so it's very easy to winterize yourself, and we even show you how to do it. On our baggage door, we have these magnetic latches. I'm always a big fan of those. They're not going to wear out. They're super convenient. Let's go a little further down here. You'll see we have our 12-volt power awning with LED light strips. This is great because you can run it off your battery. That 12-volt power awning is going to come out 8 feet to give you plenty of shade, and it stretches from here all the way to the very end. Yes, even over top of your outside kitchen. Now, behind me is a sticker here. You might be able to read it from the video. If not, we're going to get to it in a second. By our entry door, we have these great flip-up steps. These are the solid step by LCI. Everybody's doing them now, and for really good reason. I mean, they're just super sturdy. No more bounce as you go in and out. Much larger platform to the steps, so less of a chance of tripping and falling, and they're super grippy. Not to mention, they flip inside for travel. So they're not going to get full of mud, water, dirt, that kind of thing. Right by our entry door, we actually have a dog tie-down point or animal leash point, whatever animal you like to bring with you. You can leash them up here. They're free to roam the campsite and they're not going to run away on you. A little further down, we have 110-volt power as well as a coax cable hookup. So that way it's really convenient for you to get something set up here, any kind of auxiliary item. Outdoor speakers will let you keep the party going all night, and they even light up along with the awning lights, so it's a really cool look. Moving on to our outdoor kitchen, more of those magnetic latches on this door, which I love to see. We also have the new upgraded griddle. Oh, this is sweet. They keep coming up with better stuff to put in these outdoor kitchens, and I really love it. So this griddle runs on propane, same system as the rest of the trailer, so you don't have to bring an extra tank. But you can do anything on this griddle. You can do burgers, you can do fish, you can do breakfast, really anything you want. It is a cast iron top, easily removable for cleaning, and it does come with this really handy grease tray, so that way it's not making a mess. Now right beside that is our electric fridge. Lets you carry enough cold ones for at least one night. Depends who you invite, but having that convenience there is really nice. At the very back corner, we do have our outdoor shower. This is a small handheld spout with hot and cold water available to you. Really handy for those sticky fingers on the kids, so they're not going to bed touching everything and mucking up the trailer. Let's take a look at the back side of the unit, and there's a couple more features to show you. All right, so some quick features to talk about on the rear of this trailer. We are backup camera prepped. We also have a permanently mounted ladder so you can access the fully walkable roof. Really important for doing your maintenance. And then we have this wonderful cargo rack. This is a painted steel cargo rack, good for 250 pounds. So if you have some extra bikes or campsite stuff or a big generator, you can strap it down to here and take it with you. You don't have to worry about tying up that baggage compartment or the back of the truck. And something else I want to note is that our water heater exhaust is actually on the back of this coach. That's really important because a lot of people run them on propane when you're camping and they get hot. When it's off the back of the trailer, less chance of a kid touching it and burning themselves. Last thing I want to mention is the ride height of this trailer. You'll notice it's quite a bit taller than other trailers of this size, and that's super important. That means it's going to travel really well for you down the road. You're not going to have to worry about ground clearance as much. That's why I say this is a really good traveler. All right, so we just stepped foot inside the 231BHKLE. First thing we're going to mention is that all of our main controls are right on your left-hand side as you enter the door. I'm talking your main light switches, your slide out, your awning, water heater controls, all the really important stuff, and they're up high. So kids aren't going to be messing with them and doing things they shouldn't be doing. Now to my right, you're going to see this wonderful master bed, and this is in reference to that little sticker I mentioned outside. This is a king-size bed. That's right, under 30 feet, bunk model with a king-size bed. We've never seen it before. This is something super special that Sportsmen came out with this year, and I'm really pumped about it. Either side of the master bed is going to have charging opportunities for you. On the left-hand side, we've got the 110-volt power, and then on the right here, we have our USB ports. So either way, you can charge your devices or power up anything that you need. Either side has hanging space in the closets and then an overhead cubby, and there is an LED light, kind of a reading light that you can control right from the bed. In addition to that, we also have this privacy curtain, so you can have that layer of separation between yourself and the guests. Right up above the one window here, we also have a TV backer location. There's a second one inside the coach I'll show you in a minute, but you can hang your own TV for the master bed right there. Another neat feature for the Sportsmen LE this year is this really neat soundbar system. So this is different than the typical unit that we see in these trailers. This is a little more residential style. So this will do Bluetooth, auxiliary, USB hookups to your phone. You can also do radio off of here, and you can even hook up an HDMI port so you can stream off your phone through the HDMI port, or you can hook up a DVD player or Blu-ray player if you like. This is your onboard sound system. This will also transfer sound to the exterior for those outside speakers. So it's your all-in-one hub. It's just a little different look and a little different location than we're used to seeing, but really, really neat idea from Sportsmen. Coming down the driver's side of the coach, or our non-camp side, we have our single slide out. And you'll see it's not a very large one. That really helps keep the weight down, but it's big enough to really open up our floor space. That's something I've got to note about this trailer. It's just tons of floor space. So on our slide out, you see one gigantic window to let in a lot of natural light. Again, we have the LED lighting up above, and then a bench dinette. Now the bench dinette breaks down into a bed for any unexpected guests, or if the kids want to bring a friend along. Underneath the benches, we also have additional storage. And KZ's really great about giving us these storage bins under both sides. You can take them right out, use them to load up and unload your trailer, use it to tote around your beach toys. However you want to use it, it's there for you. So great flexibility and awesome storage solution under the dinette. Now moving down just a little further from that, you can see our second TV backer location. This is what I would consider to be the main TV location. We've got RCA jacks, coax hookups, and 110-volt power. So if you are streaming from the soundbar, video is going to come up here. You know, it's all connected, so that's nice. You can let it sit here. You can mount it to the wall. We'll mount it for you if you like. And then we also have our temperature controls right there for our heat. The AC controls are located right on the unit. Right underneath that shelf is our dry goods storage, kind of like our mini pantry. They're not super wide, but they're very tall and very deep, so you can customize it however you like and organize all your dry goods. Right beside our pantry is our two-way Norcold Rv Refrigerator. So this will run on propane and electric, and it is a 7 cubic foot capacity, so it is an upgrade over the standard 6 cubic foot. It's just a little smaller than the 8, so they can fit it in a smaller hole, but you get that extra room, which is nice. Let's take a look at the kitchen now. So just across from the fridge, we have our cooktop. This is a 3-burner cooktop with a bifold glass cover. The glass cover works as a bit of a backsplash for you, which is nice, and also increases your usable counter space when it's not in use. The Furrion cooktop also has these nice LED lights around the dials. I like to call them a bit of a night light, so people can find their way around the coach. You're not wasting a bunch of power. There is an oven on this coach, and then underneath is kind of our pots and pan storage. It's an open cubby there. You can organize and lay things out however you like. Up above the cooktop, we have our light and fan and our range hood, and above that is our stainless steel microwave. Great for those movie nights. You can get all the popcorn cooked up. Looking at our countertops, these are a seamless countertop, so you don't have to worry about spills. And below that, we actually have an undermounted stainless steel sink. It's really large, great capacity, and then a brushed nickel faucet to go with it. It's a really sharp look. Again, we do have lighting underneath here as well as up above, so you can really see what you're doing. And our overhead storage is deep enough to stack a properly sized plate. A lot of people ask about that, so you can organize your stuff up there properly too. Underneath the sink, we've got dual shelves on one side and then an open cubby on the other. Beside that, we do have a couple of drawers. Again, organization is key. Drawers really help with that organization. And you can see they're a nice deep drawer, true wood core construction. That's super important for durability, especially when you're going down the road, those long distances like this one's made for. Another thing I should note about our kitchen is that we've got a really unique window here. It's hidden in behind our pleated fabric shades. It's a nice long wide window. Unique look, lets you get a good snapshot into what's going on in your campsite. So if the kids are, beating each other with a hose, you can see what's going on. Now on to our bunk beds. This is at the very rear of the coach. We've got the double bunks with the teddy bear covers. Kids love these teddy bear mattress covers. They are machine washable, which is nice. Each kid's going to have their own window, and I like that they use a proper window covering on those windows. Nothing that you can get tangled in. Each kid's also going to get their own LED reading light. Bottom bunk has dual 110 volt outlets, so you can share that way. And there is storage underneath the bottom bunk here. Nice open cubby, so you can organize that maybe with a long, skinny Rubbermaid container. That way you can pull it in and out. Another thing to note about these bunks, these are the only ones I know of that come with a 500-pound weight rating. So it isn't just for kids. You can have your adult friends along with you, and if they need a place to stay, there it is. So that's super cool. Just goes to show how well these trailers are built. All right, so now we're going to take a look at the bathroom located right beside the bunk beds. We've got a foot flush toilet there, as well as a nice deep basin on our standing shower. So if you do have to bath a baby, you still can. Above the toilet, we have a couple of hanging hooks for drying towels. And then opposite of that is our mirrored medicine cabinet with storage behind. Below that, we have our sink and vanity and storage underneath. All right, guys, well, this is my walkthrough of the new 2020 Sportsmen 231BHKLE. This is going to be a bombshell this year. The Sportsman line has always been good to us, but the 231 particularly has a lot of things to love. We've got a king-size bed for the master bed, that wonderful outdoor kitchen, rear cargo storage. Let's see, what else? Solid steps, nice lightweight. This thing is going to be a great traveler, and I expect us to sell a ton of them. So if you'd like to see more like this unit, make sure to check us out online at minardsleisureworld.com. And keep in mind, we have 2 locations now to serve you better, one here in Weyburn and then also up in Watrous, Saskatchewan. I hope to see you soon.